And we are back to the French Assassins or Francassins tournament. Round 3, game 2. We basically have to win this one in order to have a chance to make it to the finals since I have not taken a dub. This one's for, I think we just take the whole bottom portion, honestly. That looks really good to me. 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to get so greedy with it. We're going to do that. And these are stable portals. So we're just going for it. This is World Dawn, 60-second turn timer, stable portals, Battle of Charleroi, 4-man, because our entire lobby just could not make it. Now, Tanner was able to fill in last game, but Chris was able to make it for the second game here. So we got Chris and Chips, Mr. Puppet, and General Fung. General Fung was able to take game 1. So there's no targets here. We just want to get as chunky as possible and then make kills. And last game was like 11 minutes long. I'm assuming this one's going to be about as long. Everyone's going to get super big. The chance of winning should be for me and Red since we get to go first. We get to act first. So Chris and General Fung are in a little bit of a worse situation. We'll see what Chris ends up doing. But it's just going to be wide open. It's really going to be hard to protect. Get a little risky for the 2v1. I like it, so we can preserve the 5. These games are just completely scuffed, man. I don't know what to say, and we had to play the other one twice because Tanner, the staff villain, ended up winning. And that does not count, so you got to play until someone else in the group wins. So this has been a complete debacle as far as tournament games go tonight, but we're just going to wing it. Chris is going to take arguably the worst bonus on the map. It's a +2 with lots of territory. These +2s are much better. And he's going to go for the big boy as well. He's going to go for the big boy as well. It's probably in everyone's best interest not to go good neighbor, because if you go good neighbor on one person, it's just going to give the win to the other 2 guys. So I actually think I'm going to take this really big one. Oh, Chris actually pivots to that, which is hype. That was clean. I could just take all of that. Because Red's probably going to want that. I already have the +3. I don't want to greed for the +5. I think that's going to be too much. I'm just going to go like this. And then put the rest on the portal. I'm going in. You can take your bonus and be happy with it. You have all... I think Fung can just take the entire left side. Yeah, that had to be a little bit faster on the oops there, Fung, because I had already placed 90% of my troops. Yeah, I figured Red was just going to take the monster on the right. I could have went for this, but then that just would have been too much. So I took the +3 instead. Now, I am very easy to kill because I'm in one line, but I always get the troop injection first. So, we'll see what happens. I mean, this is pretty free for General Fung. I think, oh, he just didn't want to be in one spot, I think, was his thing. But also with the portals, it's very simple just to hop over and go for the kill. And Mr. Fung was all about not being greedy, and then what did he do in the game immediately after saying that? He went full greed mode. So he's going to break Red, and he's going to break me. So General Fung is going to die first. That's good for Chris. So Chris was the only one who didn't get broken there. Interesting yeah, okay, so General Fung just dies after that. Me and Red are going to kill General Fung, and then it's going to be a 3-man game. Alright, let's see if Chris breaks me as well. I mean, I understand, because I am in the best spot. I am in the best spot by far. The stable portals are terrifying, that, like, I am always going to be staring you down. I am always going to be staring you down. Let's see how Chris plays this. He's got to be a little bit careful in the final position. Alright. Got you. Okay, so I will break Chris and General Feng. That is fine. No worries there. Do that. And then do that. No worries, I got you. Dude, it's a 4-man world dom. What do you want? It's a 4-man world dom. What do you want? Oh my god, this entire set has been plagued. This is playing out more like the betrayal settings. Yeah, let's see what red does. He retakes. Yeah, big 14, I like that. Yeah, they're all gonna have to 3-man me. He's gonna break the 1-on-1, I think. No? Oh, we're gonna get greedy for. Oh, loses 1 on a 4 and a 3. That was pretty spicy. That was pretty spicy. Yeah, you gotta break the 1 over there. Nice. Yep. Well played. Yeah, we're just going to keep this in the driver's seat. Now, look how many troops red has comparatively to me. Now, I am going to get a big injection, but he also has 3 big bonuses, or 2.5. He's getting plus 10, I'm getting plus 11, and he has way more troops than me. Okay, well played. Let's do that. Just massive stack. Just go like that. If you break, the 8 comes in. Yep. Yeah, red is definitely in the best position now that I had to hit Chris and General Feng back. So hopefully, well, General Feng is cooked. He's got 28 troops. Yeah, green dies immediately, and he did a double break, so that makes sense. I think he was better off just greeting himself and then hoping we didn't break instead of breaking and then immediately getting slammer jammered. I think red knows if he breaks me, I will break him back, so he's playing this really strategic. I like it. My money is on red from this position unless I can get crazy with it and string some kills. Yeah, Feng is cooked, I think. I think Feng is quite cooked, and he's going to try to equalize here. He's going to try to take the big boy. He's saying, hey, get out of that. Red's like, all right, no problem. You didn't break me. That does help me a little bit because Red's territory just got trimmed down quite a bit. Did get trimmed down quite a bit. I mean, I'm just putting everything on that 23, and I'm just going to go crazy off the portal. Okay, blue's going to go for that. That's how you should play this. Just complete greed, less break, more take. I like that. It's a massive overseer stack. If you mess with me, the 41 comes in. Yeah. Easily kill Feng. I'm thinking... Well, I'd go so negative, though. Yeah, whoever goes first actually just goes negative because you kill 40 troops for like a 4 trade. Okay, red's gonna grid for the middle now. I like that play. So green's gonna get that. That means there won't be a card taking place, though. That does mean there will be a no card taking spot because I can't get over there without breaking. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. Red has the territory for a. He's gonna go for 13. I have a 11 blue for 8. Going for more. Yeah, just gonna border up. I think red, we can share that one then. I'll tell him that. See that. So if you're gonna do this, then I'm gonna do this. Just gonna let him know, hey, I'm gonna break that one if you take the big one. Just letting him know what's gonna happen. That's gonna have to be my card taking spot if he does take the big one. I do have the trade. Once trades get a little bit more plump, it'll be easier to make kills. I'm thinking of getting like a double of Fung and Chris, and then going 1v1 against Mr. Puppet. Because if I break everything he has, it'll just come down to a card battle. And I'll have so much territory. That could be the play. That could be. However, I'm just going to go so negative that if I can't get the double, I think we're going to need the 20 trades. All right, he doesn't want to lose. Oh, okay, so he's just going for... That's interesting. Interesting. Not sure what Mr. Puppet wants with that, then. Not sure what you want with that. Okay, so the middle is just going to be a card taking. I honestly have no idea what's going on then. Very interesting. Chris trades for the 10. All right, so this is an interesting dynamic. And then he's got a red 16 just chilling over there. Okay, so both Fung and Chris broke me, and I instantly broke back, so they know what they're getting into. Red has done the opposite. He's kind of played outside and done a good job of staying out of trouble. Okay. Interesting. Do that. Let's get it all on the big stack. Okay. I like it, just the monstrous stack that says no. So I thought red was originally going for this, but I don't think he is. He's going to plump the 31. And they don't have alliances, so they can't coordinate a full-blown betrayal. If General Fung gets stuck on 4, could trade into the 12. We probably don't want to do that this turn. Then red puts his 27. That's actually perfect for my idea of killing blue and green and then leaving him for last, because then he couldn't use that. But that I'd have to kill 150 for 30 right now, and that's not good. Basically, I would need a trade on 5, then trade on 3, and someone would have to be stuck on 5, right? Or something like that. Or someone just straight fails the kill. I'm not sure. But with the stable portals, you have access to everyone. So I'm vulnerable to a whole team up here where everyone breaks me, so I can't slam everyone else or I just lose. They could definitely try to do that. But then I would probably just rage slam out because I got nothing left to lose, baby. Not sure. Not sure. I don't think I have to trade either. I risk that. And I get a big 100 stack. It is open. It is ready. So I could set... If Fung doesn't trade, I set for 12, kill Fung for the 15 and the 20, because I would double trade. But then Chris would still have 100. So it's not quite worth it. All things created equal. So I think we just let the lead get a little bit further, and then we go for it all. And it is 60 seconds, so I gotta fly. I gotta fly like the wind. I mean, I have to win this one. I have to win this one, and then I think I have to win the next two to even have a chance. But honestly, even if I get those 3 wins, I don't know if I have a chance, depending on how many wins everyone else has, since it's kind of like the Among Us tournament. But I would like to just get another tournament win. I think that would be cool. I think everyone's waiting for me to make the mistake, but I am generating the most with red, so I don't have to do anything crazy here. I really do not have to do anything crazy. Okay, I think now we're in a position where we have double. I have as many as Chris and Fung almost combined. And I think we do go through with my plan of just get a double kill on green and blue, and then just break everything that red has and beat him in the 1v1. I think that would be really clean. So we'll see if the cards are going to let us do that. Because I think once 1 kill happens, there is no stabilizing. It's just going to get crazy. It's just going to get crazy. And I don't think I can just straight up die to anyone unless red just sues. And red's got to feel the same about me. I know he could probably kill me, but he would lose so much that it would let green and blue win. So it's kind of a stalemate. But the only thing I would need is this, hit that. If I wanted to kill red, bop, go like this, I'd have to split, go like that. And I'd actually go over here first. Look at how much troop is over there. That's a lot of troop. So if I was going to do a double kill on green and blue, I would just need enough here. Which actually, no, I would just kill green first and use what I got from green to roll blue. And I could also go through red's ones. Remember, 60 seconds goes by pretty quick. And I'd have to clear 44 territories. Now, if I get a kill and set, it would refund 30 seconds, so... I think that is the win con. It's killing both. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think the next trades is where we can really get crazy with it. Don't have a trade. I do have a trade now. But now look at, you got to kill 100 troops to get 30. It's actually never really going to be worth it, is it? It's never really going to worth it. I'm going to go so negative. Well, again, you could double trade, right? If I trade on 5 and then kill someone on 5, I would trade and then I would double trade on the kill. So I would trade for the 30, trade for the 35, and trade for the 40, which would be 105. That's really the only time. So if everyone goes to 5, I think we just go for it. If everyone goes to 5, I think we just go for it. So I'm not going to trade on 4. And then if everyone goes to 5, I'm just going to YOLO. Okay, Chris is like, no, we're not doing that. He gets off on cards, and now Chris actually has the most troops, believe it or not. So that is no longer a possibility. And then if I kill Feng and pass, they will both double team me. So now I don't really know what to do. Now there is a stalemate. We've hit round 10. The stalemate would be starting round 21. It would turn into a 70%, which Chris and Chips would run first, because then once he runs it on turn 20, so yep. Let's go ahead and do that. What am I even doing? Just gonna put it all there. Just gonna do that. Feng is definitely the best kill. I would trade for 35, kill Feng for the 40 and 45. But then I would get double teamed by Chris and Puppet. So really my best, but if we stall out, Chris just wins by running the 70. Okay, so red's gonna get out of the way. So I'm not sure how that's supposed to work. So Chris is actually in the best position then for the stalemate win con, because it's 21, but if you run it on round 20 as the last person, you'll spawn in with the 70 on round 21 and win by proxy. So that means we would have to pull the trigger before then. $35, get the 40, 45. Well, I mean, I could try to kill red. Can I really kill? No, I don't think I can kill red and blue. It would have had to be Chris and Feng with lower troop counts. Red's got too many. I would need some insane dice. I would just need some insane dice. No. Got the trade on 3. Have the trade on 3. No, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do, because if I can kill anybody. Red actually has more troops than me. Maybe red goes for green here. No. I think everyone's good enough to know that if you get a kill, you're just going to go so negative that it's going to open the door to your other two opponents. And now we just have this weird endgame. How do we do this? It's multiple kills on 5 cards, I think, is still the way to go. I think the win con is still double kill green and blue, but I'd have to kill 400 troops. I'd have to kill 400 troops and then go heads up with red. How is that? Yeah, there's no reason. This is just gonna stall. This is simply going to stall, and then Chris is gonna win by way of 70% on turn 20, unfortunately. Oh dear. Nice. Appreciate that. Thank you. The trades just aren't big enough to justify. How do we... And then if I go... And then, like, if I start popping off right before the 70 run... then Chris will just win. So I basically need somebody to do something before Chris runs the 70 on turn 20. Yeah, I don't know, but if I, like, maim Chris, I can't win. So I don't really know what to do with that information. I'm not 100% certain. Let's see. Do I really... I would trade for the 50. I would kill for the 55 and 60. So that would be 105, 110 troops or so. So I'm getting 160 troops off of trades, but then I still have to kill another 200. I mean, I guess if I get really good dice on blue and green, I guess. But if I even go even, I think red would just win by proxy, no? But if I don't try anything, Chris will win by default. Chris will win by default. $26, $27, $28, $29, $30, $31, $32, $33. Hey, 33. Everything else kills. And then I'd have to kill... Chris with what is left. Do I just go crazy with it? I won't have enough to kill Chris. I'll trade to... You know what? I don't even care. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. We'll just see where this lands me. Alright, go negative on that. Now I have to kill Chris. Double trade. That is not a double trade. I thought that was a double trade. It is not. That did not go as planned, and now actually red can just win, I think. For some reason, I thought if I kill on 5... No, it goes to 7, not 8. I can't do basic math, so we lose the game. We lose the game off of that. Now red can just kill... I actually have less troops than Chris. So I think I die here. Yes. Or maybe he'll try to do some weird equalizing stuff. But at least Chris doesn't just win by way of running the 70, right? Yeah. Good, good, good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get fed to Chris here. Okay. I'm losing all of my bonuses. Chris is still intact. He hasn't lost much of anything. Alright. Oh, he does cup check Chris there a little bit. I liked that. That last hit felt really good. And now maybe Chris will be redirected onto him. Okay, that actually take a lot of pressure off of me unless Chris wants to kill me and then go heads up with Puppet. Mr. Puppet, right? That looked very much like a Kill Ellis. Oh, wait a second. Is this a kill? Yes, this is... he's not going to roll a 108. No. Does he double tap, or...? Okay, so Chris does nothing. Oh, interesting. Chris does nothing. Can I just kill Chris? And then go heads up with Puppet? If I get God Dice, maybe? No, I'd have to get Insane Dice. But I have the Wild. Ah, screw it. Why not? Why not? Oh, we get Great Dice. Alright, now I break everything he has and we get into a card battle. And I have to use the Wild. Go Cannon. We have to top deck a dude. Oh. Had a little lag there. Well, it comes to a setting battle, so he's laughing. It's not over. He does get one bonus. Okay. If he has the trade, it's over. He doesn't have the trade. Oh, if I had a trade, I think I had it. If I had a trade, maybe. And Chris just said, you know, only winning matters. So I'm gonna tell him what my thought process. So that is game. All right, well played to Mr. Puppethead. Was hoping for the set on 3. And we just pass and let him take that. All right, Mr. Puppethead takes the dub. Mr. Puppet Lord, sorry. I'm thinking of Mr. Potterhead. Mr. Puppet Lord, rightfully named, takes the dub. Well done, sir. And we go officially no wins in the tourney. We get 2 more games next week for fun. But I think that is any chance of making it to the finals is gone. So it's just for fun. As always, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. And I will catch you on the flip. Peace.